In tropical rainforests, a war has been raging for millions of years. A war between ant colonies and the different types of fungi that infect them. It's a battle that has led to an arms race of evolution, creating one of the most sinister methods of survival ever discovered. Parasites in general need a host animal to reproduce and survive. And ants are a tempting host animal for parasites indeed. Up to 70% of the individual insects in a rainforest are ants. In theory, this should provide a large pool of potential victims for infectious and parasitic types of fungus. Thus, just like our megacities, ants face a huge risk of disease outbreaks that can potentially wipe out an entire colony. Therefore, ants put up formidable defenses against such invasions. They work together to groom each other clean of pathogens, and if one of their comrades does get infected, it is exiled from the colony. And if a dead ant is discovered by its peers, it is quickly removed, then dumped far away from the colony before the disease can spread. This is all a sometimes ruthless but effective way to keep diseases at bay. But in the spinning wheel of evolution, defenses like this can be outmaneuvered and overcome. And one type of fungus has done this in an almost unimaginable way. To see evidence of this strategy, you'd need to venture deep into the rainforest in a place like Thailand. Then you'd need to lean down and look for leaves that sit just above the forest floor. And here, on the underside of a leaf, you just might find an example of a real-life zombie. An ant with its mandibles grasped tightly on the leaf's central vein, devoid of its own life, and instead hosting the life of a strange, protruding fungus that is reproducing and spreading its spores. Days or even weeks of mind control have led to this moment, the fungus working as the puppeteer, the ant the unfortunate victim. This type of mind control is very precise and very insidious. And while we might hope it's isolated to ants on the forest floor, parasites of all kinds are exceptional at altering the behavior of their hosts to increase the chances of transmission. Zombies, in a sense, are all around us. How is such parasitic mind control possible? And how scared do we need to be that parasites might take over our own minds?